So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for finding time to be here with us. My name is Josephat Kamau Karaoke. I have been in this opportunity for the last going to 12 years now. That is myself and my wife, Piaros. And between us, we are blessed with 4 young children. So we love what you'll be sharing with us here because it has changed our lives in a very tremendous way. Those who know. And we can only thank God for that. Before this opportunity, my wife was a high school teacher, teaching physics and maths. And myself, I was a full-time lecturer in the university. Glory to God that when this opportunity came to us, we grabbed it at once. We were able to retire young. So you are looking at retirees. And what an opportunity where you don't just get financial freedom, you also get time freedom. I know now I've aroused curiosity in the minds of our guests, but I'm also happy to introduce some speakers who will be taking us through. The first one will take us through the opportunity. The second one will be sharing his success story. And I will be right back to close the meeting in no time. So for the guests who are here for your very first time, please feel very welcomed. Be sure that by the end of this session, you've gotten something that will change your life and make 2022 the best year ever. And that is for sure it will happen. So it's my pleasure to invite the first speaker. And this is none other than Mother Njanja, one of our great leaders. If Mother, you can hear me, please.
Yes, PT, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Very well. Please take it over.
Yeah, thank you so much, PT. My name is Mother Njanja. I'm an Emerald Director in this opportunity. I've done this business for 5 years, and I'm going to present to you, I'm going to talk about 3 things: health, wealth, and lifestyle. And this business has really helped me because as a young person, I've been able to achieve things that young people like me will take time to achieve. So I really thank God I really discovered this opportunity, and I believe for the guests who are here in this call, they will benefit so much. For me, I came because I wanted extra money, and for sure I've gotten money in this business. I've gotten lifestyle and also health. So I'll give my story another day, but for today, I want to share the screen with you. Yeah, I'm sharing the screen. So we are going to talk, your health is your greatest wealth. We all, when you are sick, that's why you're going to realize your health is your greatest wealth. We are supposed to take care of your health now and equipping entrepreneurs to reach their maximum income potential by earning extra income. So we are going to talk about 3 things. You're going to talk about health, we are going to talk about money, and we are going to talk about lifestyle. Because I believe sometimes we work so much and we don't enjoy lifestyle. So I'm going to start with health. Your health is your greatest wealth. And our health are impacted by our lifestyle impact our health. And there is a way we are supposed to live. And the one way you are supposed to live is to check how we eat. Our health is affected by how we eat, the amount of rest we take, and exercise, and also diet. So we find we fail in diet so much because we find the way we eat, it is not the way according to the recommendation of WHO. So according to WHO, it has said we should do physical exercise, weight management. We should do exercise every day, and so that we can manage our weights. And another thing we should check about on our whole grains. We should eat non-unrefined grains. We should take the whole grains, and like the way we take like wheat, the brown one. So we find, especially the people who live in the city or in urban centers, they are not able to take enough whole grains. And then another thing, we are told we are supposed to take fruits and vegetables, at least 5 to 9 different types of fruits every day. So and vegetables, different colors. And then when we go to proteins, we should, especially red meat, we should reduce on intake of red meat. If we should take red meat, we should take only 20 grams in a day. And then fats and sugars, we should reduce. We are told for sugar, we should only take 2 teaspoons of sugar every day. But how do we eat? You find this is how we eat. We love, like on a weekend, like today, we love eating junk. Like you see, the tasty foods that we eat, they are very yummy in the mouth, but when they reach to our stomach, they are not healthy. So sorry, we have seen, you have inverted the triangle.
Sorry,
yes?
Mother, your slides are not moving. Try to move the slides. We are still on
okay.
Your health is your greatest health, yes.
Oh, and in my end, it has, they are moving. And what about now?
Stop sharing and reshare.
Okay. Sorry for that. So you find that how we live, you find we do minimal exercise, and so we find very many people are overweight. When you check at most of the people nowadays, they're overweight. We find we don't take enough whole grains. You find we are told to take whole grains every day, but you find the way we eat, we don't take enough whole grains. Why? Because we take refined grains. Like we find, one day I was in Eldoret and they were telling me most of the people, and you find Eldoret is the basket of maize in our country, but you find people sell maize to go and buy unga in the supermarket. Instead of taking the maize to the portion mill so that they can get enough whole grains, they sell the maize, they go and buy refined unga ya jogo. So you find the way they are eating, it's not right. Imagine if people of like places like Eldoret and Kitale can do that. What about people in the city? Most of us, we go to the supermarket to do our shopping. So you find we don't take enough whole grains. Fruits and vegetables, we have reduced in intake of fruits and vegetables. We take them small. Proteins, we take a lot, especially red meat. We find every meal, there's people who cannot take meals without red meat. And then fats and sugars, we take a lot of fats and sugars. So what happens? It is time to reverse the trend. You find chronic diseases have really they have really affected our population. You find very many people have these chronic diseases, like diseases like heart attack, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases, obesity. You find even children are getting these diseases. Why? Because of how we eat. So it is time to reverse the trend of chronic diseases. And that's how our company came up. I'm here to share with you the good news. Our company was started back in 1958 by a person called Jerry Brasfield. He came to help people on their health. He realized when he was 19 years, he realized very many people are suffering with these diseases. So he came to help people. Imagine back in 1958, he started this business as a 19-year-old young man. And the reason as to why he started this business, because he had asthma. He had asthma, and you know very many people of asthma really suffer a lot. So he decided to start this business to help people, because he had taken food supplements and they helped on his health. So when he was able to recover his health, he decided to start this business to help more people. So he started this business back in 1958, and it came to Africa through South Africa in 1971 and in Kenya in 1996. And today You hear it. And it has gone to over 56 countries around the world. So you find we have, and this business has stayed in over 53 years. So why has this business stayed for that long? Because we have values. And value number one is honesty and integrity. And value number two is that people are number one. Value number three is a long-range vision. You find this, if this business has been able to be there for the last 63 years, I'm sure for the next 63 years will still be there. So for me, as I'm building my business, I don't build my business only for me. I build even for my generation to come. And you find equal opportunity for all. It does not matter if you are educated, if you are not. This business is for professors. It is for people who have not gone to school. I've seen people making money and even they have not even graduated from even primary. So it is equal opportunity for all. It does not matter your education level. For the young, for the old, it does not matter if you are 19, it does not matter if you are 91, you can start the business. And then we have products that work. These products are that they are used, these are products, they have been proven and they work. So, and we have the scientific advisory board headed by the late Dr. Fast. So you're very sure when you give these products to anyone, they will work because the research has already been done for you. So we find like for weight, we say for physical activities, you have to do exercise yourself. We don't have any food supplement to help you for your physical activities. So we see the Neolife solution. We have to do exercise. But for whole grains, we have a Neolife solution because you find not everyone can be able to access whole grains. But we have this product called TNN. It has whole grains that helps, they feed your cells. You find the reason as to why we are told to take whole grains, they help to feed our cells. And then we have fruits and vegetables. We have a product called Carotenoid Complex. Carotenoid Complex helps to boost immunity. The reason as to why you are told to take fresh fruits and vegetables is to help with our immunity. So the company came up with a product called Carotenoid Complex, which has over 40 types of fruits and vegetables and helps to boost immunity by 37%. So carotenoid will be able to give you the necessary vitamins that you need. And then we have proteins. We have a product called omega-3 salmon. Omega-3 salmon, it comes from from fish, the salmon fish, and also it helps to remove excess fats. So, and then we have also liquefied. Liquefied is also good for kids. If you cannot, it's also another, it's like TNN, but it's like sweet for kids. And then we have another one called Multi. So we have a product called Pro Vitality, which has the 4 products. It has TNN, it has omega-3 salmon, it has carotenoid complex, it has Multi. The one sachet, there are 30 sachets inside the Pro Vitality pack. So you find Neolife solution, it helps to rectify our triangle. You find this is how we eat. We don't do exercise. We don't do enough whole grains. We don't take enough fruits and vegetables. We eat too much proteins and fats, we eat too much. So we have the Neolife solution, which is the Pro Vitality. It helps to rectify the triangle by giving you the key products to help you to rectify the product, the triangle, for it to come the right side up, the way it is recommended by WHO, World Health Organization. So Neolife has very many products. We have over 100 types of products. We have healthcare products that I've talked about. Because of time, I cannot go through all of them, all of the healthcare products. We have range number 2, which is weight management. We find very many people are overweight. We find even children have overweight. So we have products that will help you lose your weight and tone your muscles. You find most of the cases, people lose weight, but the skin sags. So we have products that will help to tone your muscles to prevent the sagging of the skin. We have Neolife Tea and Neolife Shake. Then we have very many products, over 100 types, over 100 different types of products. Actually, today we were in KICC launching another product called magnesium, which is very nice, and we'll be able to learn more about the product. I believe everyone should have magnesium in their house. So we have product number 3, which is herbal alternatives. Herbal alternatives help to fine tune our hormones. We find as human beings, we have different hormones. As women also, we have different hormones, and we find some cancers come because of hormonal imbalance. So we have products that will help you balance for your hormones, both men and female. And like female, we have a product called feminine herbal, which will help to balance your hormones. We have masculine herbal for men, which will help you to also to balance your hormones and to prevent you from getting the prostate issues. And you find very many men are suffering from this issue. Even women, you find very many women are suffering from breast cancer, cervical cancer. We find we have hormonal, people cannot conceive because of hormonal imbalance. We have feminine herbal, which will help women to balance their hormones. We have here, we have this one, aloe vera plus juice, which is very good for our digestion issues. We have respiratory herbal for our respiratory and herbal rest and relax. We have the children's program, which is very good for our kids. I believe as you are healthy, we also want our kids to be healthy, because we find we spend so much money on hospital. So we have the children's nutrition. We also have home care products. As we are taking care of our health, we take care of our home. We have LDC, we have G1 laundry. We also have skincare products, which will help you to reverse, you don't age faster. I believe we want to look younger for longer. And then we have another product called Supergrow, which is under AgriCare for our farms. As you are taking care of our houses, of our health, we also need to take care of our farms. We find most of farmers, they use a lot of fertilizers. And we find at the end of the day, the fertilizers end up in our body. So we have this product called Supergrow, which is very good for our farm. It helps to increase crop yield by 167%. So all those products are under one roof called Neolife. So I want to show you how you can use the products to make money. I believe we are all professionals and we are doing other things. And so I want to show you how you can build this business in a professional way. We find we have our dreams. We all want to make money. We all want to drive the best cars. We all want to live in the best houses. We all want to travel. What are your goals? Write your goals again. So we have the left-hand side and the right-hand side. The left-hand side, these are employees, self-employed. These are people who are very learned, who went to school, but they depend on salary every month. If they are not paid, some bills are not going to be paid. So they depend on salaries. They depend on loans. If they want to do something, they have to take a loan. Then we have the right-hand side. These are big business builders, people who start a business and they are able to build a big business, and later they become investors. And you find they are very different. I believe we all want to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. The left-hand side, they're always complaining. They're always striking because the money that they are getting is not enough. So in this business, you can do it, you're doing it for yourself, but not by yourself. We will help you. The company will help you in the logistic distribution, ordering, sponsoring, everything else. The company will help you. So when you come, you join the business. You'll not become an employee of Neolife. You'll partner with the company. When you partner with the company, I believe partnership is better than employment, because if someone tells you, a billionaire comes and tells you, let us come and partner, it is much better than employment, because you'll be able to benefit more. So Neolife is telling you, we are going to partner with you. And when you partner, you pay a one-time fee of 9,220. So You get a kit when you join the business. You get a New Life kit. And after you get a kit, you get an international license. A license that will be able to do business with not only in the country, but even outside the country. Then you get literature materials that will talk more about the business. I believe the 15 minutes or the 20 minutes presentation, you will not be able to get everything, but you'll have literature materials for you to learn. And you also get a product called ProVitality. ProVitality has the 4 products that you had talked earlier, so you will be able to benefit your health. I believe when you take ProVitality, the first 3 days, you'll be rejuvenated and you'll be very energetic. And you'll have points, 36 points from the product. And also you'll have your own website. And delivery is free anywhere around the country. So when you start the business, what is your work? What are you supposed to do? The daily success habits, number 1 is to use the products. When you use the products, you earn points. Number 2, you share the products. When you share the products, you earn points and profits. Because when you share the products, you find like there are people who you have the products, people really, everyone needs the product. So when you share the products with someone, because if you are a member, you are given 25% discount. Definitely you will earn some profit. And every product you buy from the company, you get points. Then you share the opportunity. When you share the opportunity, you earn points. When you bring people in the business, that is. Then we have training. When you train, you get skills. And it is very important for us to train, for us to have the business skills. So when you start the business, we say when you start the business, buy your own products, you get to 50 points for your own use, because I believe you replace the supermarket to the New Life supermarket. Instead of going to buy soap in the supermarket, you come and buy it from New Life. Instead of going to buy other like omega 7s and others, you come and buy omega-3 for your kids. So you replace what you buy out in the supermarket, you come and buy from your New Life company and your New Life accounts. So you get to 50 points. When you get to 50 points, you're automatically called a manager. So we tell you, find other dreamers for you to come and build a business together. So when you become a manager, you are paid. You're paid 1,000 to 2,500. It is money, though even if it is small, but it is money. I believe you cannot just get 500 anywhere. And I believe from humble beginnings, when you start low, and you'll grow and grow and grow. So we tell you, don't stop there. Find other dreamers. You say, in this example, you have Tom, Mary, Joe, and Peter. You all help them to become managers. You become a senior manager yourself. So you find you have over 1,000 points. When you have over 1,000 points, you're called a senior manager. A senior manager has 2,000, earns over 2,500 to 20,000. Imagine making 20,000 part-time. And then you have over 2,000 points, you're called an executive manager. This is a person earning over 20,000 to 50,000. So you also don't stop there. As you are growing, you're also helping other people to grow. So you also help your people that you have brought to grow. They all become senior managers. And then you're called a director, earning over 50,000 to 90,000 every month. Imagine getting that kind of money, part-time or full-time. It is very possible. You're called a director. So other benefits of becoming a director, you have lifestyle incentive. You also get cash incentive. We have leadership school of directors. You also you get a director folder and world-class recognition. Everyone around the world, you'll get recognition. Everyone around, all around the world. So you start as a distributor. When you start as a distributor, we tell you, don't stay there. Go to the next step called a manager. Then you go to the next step you go to a senior manager, to an executive manager, a director. Then when you help one person to become a director in your team, you're called a sapphire director. These are people who travel around the world. Like this year, we are going to be at Czech Republic, world team members and above. And I believe anyone can achieve it. Then when you help 3 people to become directors, you're called a Ruby director, earning over 200,000 plus. Then when you help 6 people in your team to become president team member, sorry, you become a president team member. When you help 6 people in your team to become directors, earning over $500,000 every month. Imagine there are people who are getting this money, and I know and I believe you can also do it. So, and we are here to help you and hold your hand. So thank you so much, PT, for giving me this opportunity.
Wow, wonderful, excellent. Thank you so much, Mother Njanja. You can stop sharing. Thank you so much. Wow, that is absolutely very necessary for all of us who are here for the very first time. That is what I was shown 11 years ago, and it changed my life. Only that you are lucky to have had such a presenter. That's one of the best presentations I've ever enjoyed in this opportunity. And I can only imagine how changed our guests are to get started. And when a young person like Mother shows you the opportunity and she has already succeeded in it, I remember at 23, she was earning 50,000. I think anyone in the call can be able to do that. And now we get to a second very hot session where we are going to hear from one of the directors in the team. We have more than 300 directors in our team, Superstars team. And the gentleman I want to give the chance to represent all the other directors happens to have been a user of the products for over 20 years plus. Only that he didn't know how to really make good money until we met. And he decided, no, I cannot watch my brother making money. He's my own very own friend. And today he's making some crazy amounts of money and enjoying lifestyle. So my pleasure to invite Mr. Haron Masharya to take a few minutes and share with us his success story and the future that lies ahead of him. Haron Masharya.
Thank you, PT. Happy New Year, team. Happy New Year, guests. How are you, everyone? I am very honored to be here and to talk to us this evening. I hope you can hear me. Clear. Thank you very much. So thank you very much, Martha. And that was a very wonderful presentation from a young person. I actually feel very honored when I hear young people talk and take opportunities like this one and run with it. Thank you, PT, for the wonderful introduction. I don't think I can introduce more of myself when that is done. But for a brief introduction, my name is Haron Masharya, as PT has said, and I am a married man to one wife, Damaris Masharya, and we have kids. We have boys and girls. And I was checking in the Bible, those of us who read the Bible, and those who are very rich in the Bible, at the end of it, when they were quoting how they had succeeded, they were saying, and he had sons and daughters. So I qualify to be one of those who can enter that race of the Bible quotes. So to our guests, Karibu Sana, for those who are here for the first time, I hope you have gotten something from Mother, because that was a wonderful presentation. Haron Masharya is a marketer by profession, and I do motor vehicles, import and sales here, but that is not the story we are in today. We'll be doing that for another day. But for those who might be aspiring to change units, our PT can tell you he has tasted our products and they are good. So I don't need to market myself more. So I've been in this opportunity for a very long while. I joined way back in 1996 as a young man. in college. I was in education. I was still studying. And it happened to come to me the very first time this opportunity was brought into Kenya from South Africa. And a very good friend of mine, a man that I can call a father, introduced me to this and actually even gave me money to start this business. But being young, you know, most people get disoriented and they don't focus. They don't know exactly what to start. And those days, it was a bit difficult for us to be able to enjoy this opportunity the way we are doing it today. It is wonderful that today we have gadgets, we have technology, we have all that. But then we depended solely on South Africa to support us. So I didn't do it as a business, but the time I was introduced to the product, I liked it. Because I'm a marketer, I could see the potential in the product. So I ran with the opportunity, but just as a user of the product. And as a user, when I got married in 2003, my wife happened to come from a family that has a history of high blood pressure. So when we got our first pregnancy, she actually started developing high blood pressure. And that gave me a scare of my life. But I went back to the product, the same product we are talking about, the ones that have been introduced to by Martha, the healthcare products. And there are some two products that we picked. One is the omega-3 salmon oil plus. Then that one became a magic for us. And also we used the CalMag. The CalMag and omega-3 combination is a perfect use for those people who might be having such cases. So my wife actually had gotten to a level of being given bed rest, but through the use of these products, I'll tell you that she came out of the challenge, and today she has no traces of hypertension. That is for a fact. So these products work. When we are told that these products work, a testimony that these products work. So, and we started getting kids. And when we got our first kid, it was through CS. And also I went back to the products to see which one would support her to recover very fast. So we got zinc and NutriShake. And I will tell you, the healing was super. Within 3 weeks, she was up and running, and you know, CS are not simple cases. So she was up and running and she could do her things. Even the doctors were wondering what was happening to her. Through the 4 CS she has gone through, that tells you that we have 4 kids, she was able to recover very fast. And even the last one, the doctors were asking whether they have been operated, she has been operated on. So you can imagine what that means. There's no scar, there's no nothing. So if she stands today, it's only that she was not near me. You could have seen she's vibrant, looks younger, not a person you can say that has 4 kids, some of which are now in their teens. So we have tested these products. My mother-in-law, you can hear of the hypertension issues. She developed that issue a long time ago when my wife was small kids, and she has run with it with medicine and all that. But when I got married to that family, I introduced them also to these products. And today she is out of hypertension and she's out of arthritis, courtesy of Neolife products. So I can tell our guests, we are not here to just try and error. We are here to prove that things work. So we have seen it work. My mother, real mother, also had arthritis, which had disturbed her for a very long time without us knowing that is the case that was disturbed. It was a bit hidden. It had developed somewhere around the face, and we could not even detect what it was. But I started giving her the product after using the conventional medicine for a very long time. And today, she can do, in her 70s, she can do anything that a normal person would do. So we thank God because of having gotten into this opportunity. So those are some of the benefits that made me stay in this opportunity. But when it came to 2017, we were looking for something to do extra and add into our income. So I met with Josephat, our PT, and we sat down and he showed me how we can use this as an opportunity to generate income. So after going through training, we have a team called Superstars, and Superstars will train you on how to grow. We were told one of the daily success habits is personal development. So I went through that training of personal development, and I'll tell you, today it has changed my perspective on this business. So I took it as a business, now not just for products, but now to generate income through the same products, because our business, you generate income through the same products. So, and I was able now to move not only by doing selling products, because we don't hope products, we use the products. And when you use the products, people would see the results. Now, when I have that story of my mother, my wife, my mother-in-law, people are able to relate and they're able to know that these products work. So it has become so easy. And also myself, I'm a product of the products. As you can see, I use those products without, religiously we can say, I use them day in, day out. I use Masculine Humble for Men, the one mother was telling us about hormonal balances, that will give you calmness through this, the thick and thin. And you know, the tussles of life are not easy. So you find yourself emotionally moved, physically challenged, and all that. But we are able to move because of this product. Masculine Humble, zinc, omega-3, and threonine are the products that I'll never miss on my table. So, and they have helped me to remain even younger. I can tell you, many people will not relate my age. There's a time I was chatting with a guy in an SGR somewhere. And when we talked and I told him about my kids, they are in their teens, he jumped up the seat and said, "Hey, I thought I was just talking to a young man in his 20s. So, and I was surprised, I was amazed. It made me feel very, very nice, because when you see people giving you those kind of years, you know that you are looking better. So these are age-defined products, and they will give you longevity of life also, because what is giving us diseases, as mothers shared, is our lifestyle. So when we change our lifestyle, things are going to be better. So I've benefited health-wise, as a family, personally, and also I've seen so many people change their lives. So I also benefited financially, because we said this opportunity gives you three major things. One, which is health, of which I've become a beneficiary. The other one is the wealth. So this business, as we were showed by Mother, it's a business that grows. You start small, but you should not despise those humble beginnings. Those small beginnings should not be despised. Me, when I started, I became a distributor, and my first bonus check was only $8. That can tell you, it's about 800 shillings. And many people would laugh at you and say, this is nothing. You have nothing to show us. But thank God, as Mother said, it is a growing business. This business grows. It is not just like employment where you sit for 5 years before you review your income. I have been in employment, and actually I sat in employment for 10 years without a change of pay. And I can tell you it was painful. But this one, within a very short time, it was within a year and a half, I had grown to a level of getting about $680. And that was 75,000 Kenya shillings when I became a director. And that money, you get it monthly, and it grows. So it is not something that is stuck. It is not like employment. So when you're here, this is an opportunity that you should look into keenly, and you should revise it and review it and act on it, because what benefits you is the step that you take. So I've also benefited in the lifestyle part, and the lifestyle is local and international. Locally, I've traveled far and wide, courtesy of this business. I've been to major hotels, 5-star hotels. When I was in employment, I was in the top level management. but I have never, and I'll tell you as a fact, been invited to a 5-star hotel by the company that I was working for to enjoy lifestyle. Neither was I offered any international travel. But courtesy of Neorive, I've been to Emara or Sereni. I've been to Raiko. I have been to the one that was closed the other day, Intercontinental. I've gone to those hotels, and I can tell you the lifestyle is on another level. You go there, you enjoy, you dine, and you get education, you get training. So through the superstar team, you're able to grow yourself, even mentally, even emotionally. I find myself talking to so many people without even fear of what I'm saying, because it is so inbuilt in me. I have all that confidence to stand and proclaim. It is like when a preacher is on the pulpit, he knows that he has been saved. God has saved me, so I can proclaim the good news. These are good news. So to our guests, whoever has invited you here has honored you. It's an honorable thing that this person has done. It is your greatest friend. You can never have another person like this. They have well thought of you. So just turn to them and ask them what is the next course of action. And of course, it will be more honorable to say yes to the opportunity they have invited you to. And to our distributors, what we are holding in our hands is so precious, is so valuable. So don't play around with the opportunity that you have. It is an opportunity to open doors for so many other people, to eliminate, to eradicate poverty and also diseases in our community and in our society. So if you're looking to make a change in your lifetime, this is an opportunity that God has given you. So don't play around with it. Have it with you. Be jealous about it. Be vigorous about it. Work it out. And let me tell you, there will be no gain without pain. You have to pay a price for this. As Mother said, we have to do those 3 daily success habits. Always, when you have something precious, you have to have a price to pay for it. Everything good, every good thing or every success has a price tag. And the price tag will be to work this business out. Talk to people. People are there. The resources are there. Our assets are people. So when we talk to people, it costs you nothing, just a change of attitude. Look at people from a different level, and you'll see yourself succeed. Thank you, PT, for giving me this moment to talk to our people. I want to wish them a very good night and let them take action and join this opportunity. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Amen, amen, amen. Thank you so much, my brother and our director, Harun Masharya, for that elaborate testimony. Not many people will share their secrets about their achievements, but here we do it openly because our mission is simple: to touch people's lives. I don't want to add anything on top of what Harun has shared with us. Of course, he's well experienced and is our next round team. I cannot wait to travel around the world with him and all the guests who are here. I remember we met with Veronica and a few others at KICC today. They were telling me in May, when we are flying to Czech Republic in Europe, I must be there. And it is a simple thing. Just make sure you do what we have just shared with you. I want to close the meeting in very few minutes, and I request for your 5 or thereabout minutes, just to show you the bigger picture of what we are saying here. You know, for 11 years, really our lives, Pieros and myself, have changed big time. I would want to first be vulnerable and say this. Before this opportunity, I was living a very ordinary life. I was paying rent like many people here in Nairobi. You can see me there. trying to be smart physically, but struggling internally. You know, the way you pay rent and you feel like you have paid physically, but you're still holding in your heart, I've not given out that money. That is how it was in 2010 and back once. But look at how life is here. That is myself, where I'm living now, the machine I'm driving today, the latest shape of Land Cruiser, every single coin for both my home and my Land Cruiser, every single coin came from what you've been shown by our leaders tonight. That's my family there. Now, look at where my wife was brought up. You know, I look at this photo and I'm like, oh my, what they say in Swahili, tumetoka mbali. And then because of this opportunity, she was able to tokenize her parents with this beautiful home. What does it feel for you to make some good, serious cash and you just bless your parents with what you feel would really excite them? And of course, you're joining the best team, Superstars team. You can see there the founder, Jerry Brasfield, recognizing the team as number one. That's the team you are joining. You cannot go to Starehe Boys Center and you perform like someone who has gone to Kanyanyine Day Mixed School. They definitely, the two are very different. So congratulations as you join Superstars team. And lifestyle and travel, oh, this will shock you. You can see when you become a director, we take you to lifestyle event like this. You can see Haron Masharya here at Sereni enjoying himself, and the wife at this other end here, Damaris. So we are talking about the reality of things, not tales. You can see all these leaders here, they are all directors and other top performers there in our attire, superstars, and they are superstars. So that is what awaits you. Become a Sapphire director and we take to Windsor or Mombasa. This year we are taking all our Sapphire directors and above to Mombasa for free for a week. Lifestyle, not working, lifestyle. You will not believe what you see in this opportunity. Now, to surprise you, you become a Ruby director and we don't give you Ruby orientation here in Kenya. We take you to South Africa. Santon Sun, pure gold coated hotel. When you are in that hotel, that's when you realize that you made the wisest decision to join the business tonight. Then that was in Zambia, Victoria Falls. That was 2013 Grand Hyatt in Dubai, a very classic hotel owned by Donald Trump. Then we went climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. Those who love lifestyle, I know you are now like, I'm in the right place. And then we went to Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. That's where we were for President's Lifestyle. Then in 2017, we went to Cape Town. Look at all these guys in Superstars team, Sapphire directors and above. And we were given red carpet recognition for being the team number one. So proud of the team. Then we went to Abu Dhabi again. That is Abu Dhabi Golf Club. We were coming for dinner. We went to Ferrari World, Yes Water World. You know, those, places where you enjoy life and the climate. And you forget about all the stresses of life behind you. You momentarily feel what it feels to be in heaven. And you are also enjoying life with the other people that you have helped. And they are where we appear like Mohammed and Fatuma. We were just clothing like that because it's a requirement for you to go into this mosque, which is monumental. It's the biggest mosque in the world, but you cannot go in, especially for ladies, without covering everywhere. So I was Mohammed for a few hours, and my wife was Fatuma for a few hours. And then we were being treated in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Paris. Then we went again to Mauritius, young and old. We went to Mexico, Los Cabos, 22 hours flight from Nairobi, JKIA. And by the way, all these are president team members. What does that tell you guys? That there is room for everyone who wants to be a president. It's not a reservation for a few. And there we were celebrating 60 years of existence of the company. Oh yes, if a company has been successful for 60 years, then you are sure it will be successful for the next 60 years. Congratulations, those who are joining us today. You'll never regret. Then 2019, we went back to Abu Dhabi, even with my biological parents. Oh, what an opportunity. You go with your family and all that. And now in May, we'll be in Czech Republic for World Team Vacation. We are only talking of 9,280. You start your own business, but we'll be there to mentor you. You know what, guys? By the end of this year, you either thank yourself for the decision you made today, or you regret that you should have made the decision. I'm so excited that some people came to the KICC today, like one when they, a friend that we connected through Facebook came, listened, and joined today. She didn't say, let me go and think. No. By the way, at your age, you have been thinking all these years. How far has the thinking brought you? You know, a time comes when you say, I will not continue thinking, I'll start doing. Pay the 9280 shillings through this pay bill number 985650, and account number, you put your national ID, the amount 9280, and you get started. It is better you start and master the game when you are enjoying than try to master when you are a spectator. It never works that way. You cannot perfect something that you are not doing already. With a lot of love, I want to welcome each one of us here. This is what we've done with Puros for those 11 years. We achieved financial freedom. We achieved, time freedom. And now we are our own bosses. I was so excited to fire my boss and now focus on mentoring others. If we can do it, from a university lecturing job that was so engaging for me, and I did the business all the way up to president team level, you too can do it. But remember, you might have all the potential, and you take all that potential to the grave if you're not careful. Let us get started. Let us change lives together and make 2022 the best year ever for you. We are all here to support you if you say yes to the opportunity. But should you say no to the opportunity, you definitely should say yes to the product, that is to the help. And if that is not the case, then what is there to be a gain for you? May God bless you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending today's session. Let us meet in the beaches of the world. Turn to the person who invited you here and ask them one simple question. How do I get started now? And they will give you the application form, sign that form, pay the 9280 shillings, get started, and let's make a difference in our lives. Thank you so much. God bless you. On my own behalf, on behalf of the people who invited you here, I want to say, God bless you. Thank you so much, Veronica. I can see you are changed. It was your first day to come, and you are so fired to change your life. Same to all the other guests. Thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely night and weekend.